Board Approved District Initiative Number 2, Common Curriculum and Assessment. Curriculum. It stems from the Latin word for race course. In educational terms, the sequence of academic courses and their specific content. And the thoroughbred of District 219's Common Curriculum and Assessment is convergence. You got it. Pooling our diverse talents and approaches in a way that establishes an agreed upon starting and finishing line. Okay, so then what's the beef? Well, for decades, schools have been vying with two opposing forces, curriculum and choice. On one hand, teachers thrive on the freedom of choosing what they teach. And on the other, some believe that students must have a common foundation in order to have a competitive advantage when they graduate high school. So imagine this, 3 teachers, A, B, and C. Teacher A likes Nietzsche, B likes Angelou, and C has a thing for graphic novels from the 80s. Result? When it comes time to see what they know, classes A, B, and C all know different material. The student's skill set is based upon teacher interest, rather than learning standards and targets. Solution? Agreed upon course goals and priorities.
What do you mean?
We're talking well-defined learning targets and common assessments to monitor the results of curriculum and instruction.
Well, how do you do that?
Enter the Curriki, a secure online collaboration tool where teachers and administrators conceptualize and cultivate a common set of learning targets, honing a shared trajectory toward a common end, boiling the whole pot down to 2 questions. What do we want you to know, and how do we know you know it? Okay, the process goes like this. Teacher committees develop the curriculum guide, a dynamic working document that adapts to the needs of a specific course. 7 late start, 2 institute days, and summer workshop hours exist for teachers to come together to discuss, refine, and complete the process. This brings us to learning targets, statements written in behavioral terms that describe what students should leave the course knowing how to do. School should not be a mystery. So these targets break it all down by unit, chapter, and even to the day's lesson, essentially unpacking standards into practical terms, easily understood by students, teachers, and parents. These give way to the common final exam. Every student of a particular course take the same summative criterion-referenced final exam, whose items are based on those course learning targets, ensuring that every student demonstrates proficiency on the same agreed-upon targets and goals. But we need data.
Why?
Like the TrackRabbit, LXR test data sets the pace and enables teachers to make adjustments to classroom instruction and the common final exam. Then teachers meet virtually within the Curriki, where they'll find the curriculum guide and common final exam, along with tools to analyze course-specific data. Interventions. It's the raw horsepower of the whole process. Here's the data. Now what are we going to do with it? How do we change our curriculum, assessment, and day-to-day instruction to maximize student achievement? The team facilitator is the mover and shaker, kicking over those recommendations to the director for approval, who in turn passes those changes to the assistant superintendent for curriculum and instruction for final approval, and presto, we're in business. Following the steps of Anywhere, Anytime learning, the Curriki will be staggered over 4 years, beginning with freshmen of 2010, with a complete rollout by the year 2014. Ultimately, the process is organic, gaining its strength from its fluidity. Assessments follow the curriculum, and the curriculum follows its assessments. With this online toolset, teachers can reflect daily and in real time. So back to the curriculum horse race, having agreed on a starting and finishing line, it is the educational team that decides how they'll close that gap, and therein lies the freedom. Remember, not revolution, evolution. For more information, visit www.niles219.org/district.